guys, it's Sharon, and today's video is going to be my empties video. This is my most recent empties. I know it's 2019 now. These were not all done in the last week. These have been being compiled back in 2018. I just never got around to shooting it with the holidays and everything. So there's a few of these things that did get used up in 2019 already that I was working towards, but most of these things are things that I used up in the last several months. So if you're interested in seeing what products I used up, these are all skincare, bath, hair care, makeup related items. Okay, the first product is my Amika Nourishing Mask. I bought this a couple years ago at the Beauty Brands Leader Sale, which is going on right now, so I'm not sure if this is currently on sale, but if it is, I would recommend you go get it. I used up the whole thing. There's looks like a tiny bit left in there, but I'm not going to use that. It's not enough to actually get me anywhere. Anyways, I really like this. I thought it was a great conditioning hair mask. Would I pay full price? Heck no, way too expensive, but I do think Amika products are really great. Okay, this I would not repurchase. It's the Garnier Fructis Nourishing Treat 1 Minute Hair Mask. I'm throwing it at myself, jeez. Used up this whole thing. It's not a very big container, you can see there. It's 3.4 ounces. It's not very expensive, so I appreciate that. I just thought that I'd try it out because I used up that Amika one and I wanted another deep conditioner. But I did not like the smell. It kind of smelled like bananas, like fake, like Runts bananas, and I hate that smell. And I don't feel like it really conditioned my hair that well. It didn't really feel soft. It wasn't easier to comb through, so I'm not going to pick this up again. Okay, I used up a Clinique Take Off the Day Balm, my absolute favorite makeup remover. I will continue to repurchase. This is probably my second or third one of this because it is a more recent discovery for me, probably within like the last year and a half or so, maybe two, I'm not sure. But I love this. I have stopped just hoping to find a drugstore equivalent and just I pay the price tag for this because it does what it needs to do. And it's wonderful. Highly recommend, will repurchase. Okay, I emptied out an Urban Decay All-Nighter setting spray. There's actually a little bit left in here that I just emptied into a travel container so I could pitch this because I didn't need the two different bottles taking up space, and this was almost gone. So throwing this away, but I do still technically have a little bit of this left. Love this, will repurchase it again. Okay, we got a skincare empty. This is the Belief the True Cream Aqua Bomb. I really liked this. I did use the whole thing up, and I probably will repurchase this, but I have a couple other moisturizers I'm getting through first before I do. So yeah, really did highly recommend this. I felt like it really hydrated my skin well. I can see it being better in the spring and summer months than it is in the winter, just because it is a lighter, you know, aqua bomb. It's not super heavy nourishing or face cream, but it definitely does hydrate and do the trick, and without feeling too heavy on your skin. Okay, oh, to go along with that, this was the sample that came, oh, I'm knocking you guys over. Good grief. Okay, this was a little mini sample that came when I bought that, because actually this was what I wanted to try, but the full size was so expensive that I thought, well, I'll try the face cream because I get the sample of this and I can try it out and see if I like it before I drop the money. It's the Belief Moisturizing Eye Balm. You can see it's super tiny. I used up every last ounce of this, and I have already gone out and bought the full size because I love it. It is the best eye cream I have ever used. I think it's so hydrating. It doesn't burn. I have the problem sometimes of my under eyes being sensitive, and the cream that I put on burns my under eyes. This doesn't do that, and I've used it for months and months and months now, and I love it. I would highly, highly recommend this stuff. Okay, here's another face cream I ended up using up. This was the L'Oreal Collagen Moisture Filler face cream. It was good. Probably won't repurchase it again. It's just one that I picked up at the drugstore when I needed a nice thick face cream. It did the job, but it didn't like wow me in any way, shape, or form. Not bad, not good, just sort of there if you needed it. Okay, this is one that has just gone bad because I took too long to use it. It's the May Love, the Glow Maker Antioxidant Serum. I hate to say it because I'm sure that I sound like a broken record, but Jam Beauty 89 or Jessica Braun recommended this and I bought it. I didn't love it. I know she really, really liked it. Maybe I didn't use it religiously enough to like really see a difference, but to me it actually felt like it kind of dried my skin out. So I didn't really care for that. I probably won't buy this again. Maybe I wasn't using it right, but it wasn't my favorite. Okay, I have a couple of makeup remover packages. These are the Kirkland's. I've talked about these before. The daily facial towelettes. They come in a huge box for like $11. So I buy this probably like once a year, maybe twice a year if I really have to. And I love these. I use them all the time. Okay, now some of these products in here are 100% used up, and a lot of them, the majority of them, I've just tossed in here because they're old. I've been doing a little bit of decluttering here and there, and I know that these products are old and probably expired and I should not be using them. So that's why they're in here. So we'll just zoom through this real quick. Okay, this next product is one I just discovered I didn't like. And the thing was is I thought that I used to like it, and I think I did. I don't think I was wrong in liking it. And it could be that this is just old and I would like it again if I tried it again. But it's the Revlon Color Stay 2-in-1 Compact Makeup and Concealer. Looks like this. It's like a cream compact product. And I actually made a pretty big dent in this. Actually, I repurchased this. I had this before and this was a repurchase. I never used the concealer part of it because I'm just not big on cream concealers like that and I don't really need them. But this I really liked. I used to stick a big kabuki brush in it and put it all around, but the last time I used it, it was too brush streaky on my face and I didn't like how it was sitting. So I don't know if maybe the formula changed, maybe this is just old, or maybe it was bad all along and I just didn't realize it. Either way, it's going. Okay, this is going because I can't remember the last time I bought it and it looks gross. It's the Dream Bouncy Blush from Maybelline, and this one's in 05 Fresh Pink. I did like this. I'm not sure if you can see, but it looks gross. Like there's fuzzies in here and brush hairs when I put a brush in it, and I'm like, this is just gross, and I can't remember when I bought it, so it has to be old. Okay, this one is used up, completely dry. The Physicians Formula Eye Booster 2-in-1 in Deep Brown. One of my favorite eyeliners. I've talked about them before. Okay, this is an NYC waterproof eyeliner pencil. This is so old that it comes out. It's so dried up that it completely comes out of the pencil casing, so this is going. Okay, this is a Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. This is going. There's a few products in here that are going because when I very first started dating Chase, I used to keep a few emergency makeup products at his apartment. Like if I went there straight from work and needed to refresh or something like that, if we were going out, I kept just a couple of things there that I knew would do the trick. This was one of them. I put that makeup bag together 3 years ago when we started dating, so this is too old. This is one that's been completely used up. I've had it in previous empties. It's my Maybelline Age Rewind Eraser. This shade is in Fair. I love these. I buy them usually in several different shades, and I will continue to repurchase. Okay, this one I'm getting rid of because it's so old. The label's gone. It's been chewed up by my dog, and I have a backup already. It's the Revlon Kissable Balm Stains. This one's in Honey. I really like this. It's a great everyday color. Okay, I have my Maybelline Superstay Better Skin. This is one that was in that makeup bag at Chase's house as well, so I know that this is old. I actually do have one that is newer, and I do like it. Okay, this I don't like. This was in my recent foundation declutter video, if you saw this, and I said I was going to keep it because I can't remember my thoughts about it. Well, I tried it. I don't like it. It's the Revlon Color Stay Full Cover Foundation. It's matte. That's why I don't like it, because it's a matte foundation and I really don't care for them. They feel drying on my skin. The finish wasn't great. It clung to some dry patches I had. Not for me. Might be for you, but it's not for me. Okay, this is the Tarte Sex Kitten eyeliner. I just didn't like this. I didn't feel like I could get a good line with it. And I have other eyeliners that I really like, so this one's going. Okay, this one's dried up and was also in that emergency makeup bag I had. It's the L'Oreal Paris Carbon Black Liner Intense Felt Tip Liner. I've just come to learn over the years I don't like felt tip liners. I prefer brush tip. This one does still look wet, but like I said, I put this in that bag 3 years ago, so this is way too old. It's going in the trash. Okay, I used up another CoverGirl Clump Crusher. I know I have talked about this before. It's one of my holy grail favorite mascaras. I always have one on hand. This one's just used up. Okay, this is an eye primer from that brand Collab from Sally's Beauty. Now, I used this a couple times and did like it, but here is my complaint and the reason why I'm decluttering it. I think it dried up inside the package. The stuff is so firm. You can see it's permanently stuck real skinny together because I couldn't get it out. I tried to use it the other day and I couldn't, and it almost feels like clay, like modeling clay inside. It's like it's too thick and you can't get it out of the tube. I don't know. I don't know if this was just old or that's really how the formula is. The couple times I used it I liked, but even at the very beginning when I first opened it, I remembered it was really hard to squeeze. I think it's just so thick that you just can't hardly get it out. So this is going. Okay, these are pretty much all eyeliners, a couple brow products. This is a NYX Vivid Brights liner. I believe this came in an Ipsy bag. I tried to use it when I was going out to like a 70s night. I was going to have silver eyeliner. I think it might actually work decently, but no, it doesn't. I'll show you this swatch. It's not pigmented enough. Do you see that? It's just not pigmented enough. It's super streaky. It barely shows up. It didn't do what I wanted it to do, so this is going. Milani Eye Tech Extreme Liquid Liner. This one is another felt tip liner. I remember I used to like this years ago and I would repurchase it several times, but this is the last one I've had. I haven't purchased it in years and it's dried up. Okay, a Kat Von D tattoo liner. This is my favorite high-end eyeliner. I've repurchased it a million times. I need to get another one. I just haven't gotten around to get into a Sephora to purchase it, but I love this. It's just dried up. Actually, these are all brow products. I'm amazed because I think I just said in one of my last videos that I have a hard time using up brow products. So this is a great visual. I used up 3, and there's hair in it. That's gross. Anyways, I think this did take me way too long to use up these 3. But here's the thing, I'm trying to get better about only having one brow product open at a time and just using that one. Because the problem was I had all of these open at once and I wasn't able to use one up because I kept switching between them all. So I'm trying to stay more consistent with my brow products. Okay, the first one I used up is my Hourglass Arch pencil. Really liked this. It took me years to use this bad boy up. I'm telling you, I shouldn't have been using it this last year because it's probably been 3 years since I bought this. This is old. So, I mean, I used it anyway. I'm not dead. It's fine. Like, was it maybe the safest thing to use? Probably not. But it was just on my eyebrows. It's fine. I did like this, but it's too expensive, and I feel like you can get decent brow products from the drugstore, so I won't repurchase. These other 2 are drugstore. This first one is the Wet n Wild. Throwing things everywhere. It's the Wet n Wild Retractable Brow Pencil. I did like this. This is in taupe. I probably would purchase this again because it is actually very, very similar to that Hourglass product. It has the angled, can you see it there? It has an angled applicator, and then on this side it does have a spoolie, so it's actually modeled exactly like that Hourglass one. This was very creamy, which could be a good and a bad thing, but it was able, if I went out the line, I was able to correct it very, very quickly. So I did like this, and considering it's so affordable, I will probably repurchase this again once I run out of the rest of my brow products. This one I just literally used up today, and I will not repurchase. I didn't like this. It's a very, very hard formula brow pencil, and I know some people really like that. Not for me. I didn't like it. It was too hard to work with. It's the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. It does have a spoolie. This one's modeled after like the Anastasia Brow Wiz because it has the very, very thin point. And like I said, it was just really firm, so it wasn't for me. Well, some people out there like it, I'm sure. It was fine. I got through the whole thing, but I won't buy it again just because it wasn't easy for me to use. Well, there we have it. Those are my empties. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you have also filmed an empties video, please put it down below. I love to watch them and I'd love to support your channel. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll continue to collect my empties and show them to you. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I do post beauty and lifestyle and organization type videos, so if that's your jam, go ahead and hit subscribe and check back later for more videos. I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.